Hello. Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. It's 9:46 here in the beautiful state of Virginia. And I have had a discussion with myself. I've had several discussions with myself. And this morning, when I woke up, I gave myself permission to quit my job. I thought about it. I even cried about it a little bit. But now that I've done that, given myself permission to do this, I I feel a lot more free. I feel like a lot of things. Okay. There's a lot of uncertainty. Now listen, if you saw my video yesterday, what I talked about was the difference between a choice and a decision. And what I said was that when you make a decision, that requires change on all four levels of behavior. Okay. That's thinking, feeling, acting, and physiology. Okay. And that's what I did. I made a decision to quit my job, not stop my work, because I do my work. I love my work. I am doing my work, but I'm quitting this job. I'm quitting this way of expressing my work. Okay. Now, it's a scary decision. It's the second time I've done this. Okay. When I did it before, what I said was, okay, there's some uncertainty here, but I know what I want. Like I know where I am. Okay. I know what I'm capable of. But I got offered this job when they heard that I was leaving my last one. So I was like, okay, it sounds good. Maybe this is a way. And it totally wasn't. Totally was not. All right. Which is no fault of the place. The place where I'm working, absolutely. They have no fault of them at all. They're wonderful people. But it's me. Okay. So I went out of a certain situation into uncertainty and then quickly into certainty again. Okay. Now, the same thing that happened last time, I share this with people that I love and adore. And of course, they tell me, Cheryl, you're crazy. They've even used the S word. This is a stupid decision. Okay. Because you got kids, there's insurance, you got a car, you got rent, you got and all that stuff. Right. Like, I don't know that. Like, I don't know that. But let me tell you something. In the book in Longing to Learn, this book right here, really little book that I wrote after I left my last position. Okay. I wrote this in like 3 weeks. Okay. It's very small. But in this book, I talk about the movie, The Martian. I don't know if you guys have seen The Martian with Matt Damon. It's really good if you haven't seen it. That's when he gets stranded. He and his team are on Mars doing some stuff, and he ends up getting stranded on Mars. They leave him because they think he's dead, but he's not. So in that movie, he's looking around at his situation. He's listing all of the very real things that are going to happen and saying, I'm going to die. He's saying, if the hab breaks, I'm going to die. When I run out of food, I'm going to die. And he lists like 5 or 6 other things, yeah, that's the situation. That's the situation he's in, and if all these things happen, he's dead. He's not going to last very long. At the end of all that, when he makes that list, he says, yeah, I'm not going to die here, is what he says. Now, he just listed all the very real reasons why he is not going to make it. And at the end of that list, he made up his mind. He made a decision, and he said, I'm not going to die here. That's what I did this morning. I listed all the reasons why this is the dumbest decision that I could make right now. I am a single mother. I have 2 boys. They're both in elementary school. Their father is in jail right now. I don't know how long he's going to be in there. So I'm not getting any support from him. My savings are minuscule, okay, because I'm using what I have to grow my business, which is not a lot. This is like a low wealth company for right now, okay? I get insurance from my job. We all need insurance. People get sick, especially kids. You know, I need that. You know, I have two cars. You know, one for me and one that I use. You know, I rent out to make money, but I still got to make the payments and the repairs and all that stuff, right? I need internet connect. Telling you all the reasons why I need to stay where I am. But I did that. I made that list, and at the end, I said, "But I'm not going to die here. I'm not. I'm not, because anything can happen between now and the next 30 minutes, the next hour, the next day, month, year, whatever. Okay. And I'm not in a place where I feel I'm really contributing and really living in my purpose here. You know, I'm doing what I'm doing, but I'm doing it with so many constraints, so many external constraints, that it's like I'm not doing it at all. It's like I'm not doing my work at all. You know, it's like I'm not living at all because there are so many constraints. I'm not gonna die here. I'm not. If there is no if. When I die, whenever that is, you know, it's gonna be in a place where I want to be. That's just what it is. I know, I see, just like in the movie, just like he saw all the practical reasons. I see the practical reason. I'm not stupid. I'm very intelligent, very intelligent. And I see all of that. But what I also see is that I will not wait for permission from a job, from a person, from a circumstance, from a situation. I won't do that. I'm not going to wait for permission to live and do what I want to do. I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to give myself that permission. And that's what I did this morning. I gave myself permission to live. I gave myself permission to take a risk. And like I said yesterday, when you make a decision, there's a lot of uncertainty. And there is. I don't know what the hell going to happen. I don't know. I have no idea. A month from now, I may not even be talking to y'all because I ain't got no phone or internet connection. I don't know. But what I do know is that wherever I am, whatever I'm doing, is because I gave myself permission to do that. And everything I'm doing is with the intent of giving back, is with the intent of being able to really express myself, express who I am, and, you know, just do what I do, just be me, you know, be Cheryl. And that's a valuable thing. Cheryl, there's a lot of instrumental and inherent value in Cheryl. And what I've realized is that we talk, there was a lot of talk, and there still is in this sector about competition and about competition. And that's true. But what I don't have to compete for, nobody has to compete for, is space and freedom to really do what you want to do. There is no competition when it comes to space, because context, that's what goes in space. Context, you know, content, the content that I create, the stuff that I create goes into a limitless amounts of space. There's plenty of space for that. So I don't have to compete for space. You know, all I need is the content, and I got it. I got the content. Okay. And it's just about me expressing that, being open and willing and brave enough, courageous enough to give myself permission. I never, why, you know, it seems crazy that it would take courage for me to give myself permission, but it did, because we, you know, as I grew up, you look for permission from other things. You look for permission from people, from situations. You look from, you know, what, be it your mother, your minister, your boyfriend, your wife, your children, your insurance company, whatever, you know. It's always looking for permission from other people to do and to move and to be. And no, I'm not doing it. I'm 44 years old. Okay. I have no idea, you know, what's going to happen, when, and where. So I'm going to use what I know I have, create the content, in the context that I know I have, and, use the space that I have to do it, because that's limitless. I ain't competing for nobody, for space, nobody. I watched this video recently where, and you can see it, there's plenty of them like this, but they show, what science believes, regarding the universe and all that. And they show the earth, then they show the sun, then they show the thing that's bigger than the sun, then the thing that's bigger than the sun. I mean, all the space is like, you can't even think about it, and nothing happens unless it happens in space. So I know that I have plenty of room, is what I'm saying. I got plenty of room to really do what I want to do. And I really feel, and I see that other stuff it's not gonna take care of itself. I don't want to make it sound like that. And it's not like some hocus pocus stuff I'm talking here, right? But it's like, if I do what I'm here to do, then I'll be able to do it. I'll be able to do it. Otherwise, what the hell am I here for? So there's a little reticence. I'm a little worried isn't the word, because I'm not worried, but I'm curious. That's the word. I'm curious to see what's going to come of all this. And I'm excited about it. I am very excited about it. And I'm ready. That's the thing. I got to get ready for nothing. I've been ready. And I'm just ready. I'm ready to do this, thing. So everything now, I'm gonna keep y'all updated on what's going on, but everything you hear after this is me doing my work. Like it really is. I mean, my ideas, the ideas are just, popping. And yesterday when I was working on some stuff, the course that I'm doing, it's grounded in reality pedagogy, which is something that I talked about in one of my other videos, that uses all the tenets of hip hop, right? If you think about hip hop culture, and this is from Christopher Emdin. He's the one who came up with this. He's a instructor at Columbia, I think, for science. But if you look up Christopher Emdin, Emdin, he has a really good TED Talk where he talks about reality pedagogy. And the tenets of hip hop are rap, b-boying, graffiti, and what's the other one? DJing. Okay, rap, b-boying or b-boxing, graffiti, DJing, and knowledge of self. That's also a tenet of hip hop. So I'm using all of that in the work that I'm doing in my learning. You ain't gonna find that nowhere. Who doing that? I can't work for nobody and they be like, yeah, Cheryl, let's use the tenets of hip hop. There ain't nobody asking for that, especially in the federal space that I'm in. They're like, what the hell are you talking about? So but I see the value in that. In a cybersecurity course, we're using the tenets of hip hop. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir, we are. And that's what I'm talking about. Okay. The freedom to create this content, the way that I, in the way that I see it, for the audience, and this ain't just for Black folks. The tenets of hip hop apply to everybody, every single person. Okay. Because it's not just about Jay-Z and rapping. Okay. Hip hop is much bigger than that. And I have a friend in Baltimore. He talks about this a lot, about hip hop and what it actually means, and where it actually sits in society and what the value of it is, and I absolutely see that. That's not the only thing I use, but that's in my toolbox. Okay. That's definitely in my toolbox as something that's really valuable that I use in the work that I do for learning and development. And I'm not going to stop doing that. I'm actually going to now do it more. Okay. All right. I'm excited, y'all. So, yeah, so that's just what I wanted to come on to say. And I thank you so much for listening. Believe me, I will be back, okay, later on today, because I do want to share some of the ways we're incorporating graffiti and rap into this cyber course. It's really, really exciting. Very exciting. All right. So that's all I have right now. Thank you for listening, and I will check you all out later. Bye.